Hello everyone, let's recapitulate history chapter 11, the making of national movement 1870s 1947. So yesterday we celebrate Republic Day, on which date we adopt our constitution. Okay, so here you can see before this Republic Day, first we got freedom from Britishers. So let's talk about this. In the previous chapter, we looked about the British conquest of territories, new laws, the administrative institution, change life of peasant tribal, education change in 19th century, debate regarding the condition of women, women reforms, challenge on the caste system, social religious reform, or revolt 1857, its aftermath. We should remember all these events. So here, after that, what happened? The development led the people ask a crucial question. Which question? That we belong to which country? If we are Indians, so that is our right to use all the resources. Why we give to chance to any but the other people, those belong to the other country, that they use our resources, they control us, they rule our country. Okay, so the answer gradually emerged was kya tha? The India was the people. India kiski hai? The land of Indians. Okay, all the people, irrespective of the caste, color, creed, language, or gender, everyone enjoy the resources of India and the system. And this country should be ruled by Indians, not by the others, the outsiders. So with this answer, the awareness is spread among the people that the British were exercising control over the resource of India and how they were exploited the Indians. So this consciousness began to be clearly stated that the political association formed after 1850. Now, means that many people come together and they formed association. So those associations formed between 1870 to 1880s are, like everyone underline, कौन सी थी? Like Pune Sarvajanik Sabha. And many people, the people belong to educated family, or the lawyer, the professionals, everyone became the part of this association. They come together. Okay, like Pune Sarvajanik Sabha, Indian Association, the Madras Mahajan Sabha, Bombay Presidency Association. Of course, we can't forget Indian National Congress. So these organizations formed between the time of 1817 to 1880. Now let's talk about Sarvajanik Sabha, Pune Sarvajanik Sabha. Pune Sarvajanik Sabha literally means, Pune means which association, formed in which state? Pune state. And the Sarvajanik means which is for all people, all the people. Okay, the association functions specific part of country, and their goal was stated that goal kya tha unka? That all people of India, not those of any religion, community, and class, that this association for all, they welcome all people of Indian, all Indians. Okay, and they work the idea, which idea? The people should be sovereign. Kis idea pe kaam kar raha tha Pune Sarvajanik Sabha? The people should be sovereign, that they make that the people, the Indians should have a right to take their internal and external decision. वो free है अपने decision लेने के लिए. They stated that that the Indians should not be ruled or controlled by others, by the outsider. So the modern consciousness and the key feature of nationalism in word, the sovereign, they stated that they believe that the Indians should be empowered to take decision regarding their affairs. This is the meaning of sovereign, that they have right to take their internal and external decision. Now, but in 17 to 18, between this time period, the British rule create disappointment among the people. What were the reason behind it? So the reason, if we talk about, there were the three important, the many prominent law like act like Arm Act, Vernacular Press Act, or Ilbert Bill, which create dissatisfaction or disappointment among Indians toward British rule. So let's talk about first is Arm Act. Arm Act, which was passed in 1878, okay, which disallowing the Indians for possessing arms. But that act was not implemented on Europeans. That act was not for Europeans. Now the next act, which was passed on same year 1878, which the Vernacular Press Act, which also enacted in effort to silence those who were criticized the British policy. So the act allowed the government to confiscate of the asset. किसकी power को खत्म करता है? The asset of newspaper, including the printing press, or if if the printing press, if the newspaper published the anything that was found objectionable, which criticized the British government. अगर कोई न्यूज़पेपर ऐसी न्यूज को प्रिंट करता है, पब्लिश करता है कि जो ब्रिटिश पॉलिसी को, ब्रिटिश रूल को क्रिटिसाइज करे, तो वो गवर्नमेंट उसको, उसकी पावर को खत्म कर देगी न्यूज़पेपर की. दैट वाज वर्नाकुलर प्रेस एक्ट. नाउ आफ्टर दैट 1883 द इल्बर्ट बिल वाज पास. क्या था? इन द अर्लियर द इंडियन जज were not allowed to trial for the European people. So through this Ilbert bill, this bill provide the trial of the British or European person. अगर कोई British और European person है, trial by the Indians, यानी कि Indian magistrate उसको, Indian judge उसको लिए decision दे सकता है. But that bill, that act was opposed by किसने किया? The Britishers, which show their attitude toward the racial attitude towards the Indian. कि वो अपने आप को they assume that they are superior from the Indians. तो ये क्या दिखाता है? It highlighted the racial attitude of the British in India. कि एक इंडियन मजिस्ट्रेट यूरोपियन और ब्रिटिश के लोगों के पर्सन के लिए ट्रायल, यानी कि जो डिस्कशन होता है वो भी नहीं करवा सकता, डिसीजन नहीं दे सकता, उसके कोर्ट में उनका केस नहीं लाया जा सकता. तो ऑल दीज थ्री लॉ क्या किया? इट क्रिएट डिसअपॉइंटमेंट, डिससैटिस्फैक्शन अमंग द इंडियंस टुवर्ड द ब्रिटिश रूल between 1870 to 1880. Fine, everyone. Now the next, all India organization of educated Indian have been felt in 1880. क्या क्या? That Ilbert Bill controversy deepened this desire कि नहीं, अब तो हमें we should take initial step for this, कि how we get our independence, how we get freedom from British rule. So the Indian National Congress was established when the 72 delegates, those came from the different part of the country, different part of the country. Okay, they met at Bombay in December 1885. In the earliest, 72 people joined this, come together. Okay, so the earliest leadership was like Dadabhai Naroji, Prosha Mehta, Badruddin Taibji, W.C. Banerjee, Sundarendranath Banerjee, Ramesh Chandra Datta, and S. Subramaniam Iyer, and many more. Those came from the different part of our country, and they met in Bombay and Calcutta, and they formed an Indian National Congress. Now here you can see the Dadabhai Naoroji, who was a businessman and published the settle in London, but he felt that it is very important for the Indians to take initial step to come together, everyone, and form any association who work for the freedom of Indians. So, and the one retired officer, British official A.O. Hume, who played a vital role in this association. Fine. So now the first question, what is the literally mean of Sarvajanic? What is the literally mean of Sarvajanic? Everyone please raise your hand. Yes, Anya Khera.
Ma'am, the literal meaning of servgenic is for all the people.
For all the people, yes. It made in two words. Serve mean all, or genic means the people, all the people. Next question. Who was A.O. Hume? What role did he play in the history of India? Who was A.O. Hume? What role he played in the history of India? Who was A.O. Hume? Yes, Araf Sehgal. Araf Sehgal. Turn on your camera. And the answer,
Ma'am,
who was?
A.O. Hume.
No, Ananya, let him speak. Yes, Araf, who was he? A.O. Hume. बोलिए.
Ma'am, ma'am, A.O. Hume was a retired British official
Yes,
and he played a major role in
yes,
bringing Indians from every region
from the various
to
regions
one place.
together. Yes, very good. Yes. Now, next question. Who was Viceroy of India at the time of partition of Bengal? Who was the Viceroy of India at the time of the partition of Bengal? Now, first you tell me what was the Arms Act? Arms Act. Yes, Raghav Suneja. Arms Act. Explain Arms Act. Raghav Suneja. What was Arms Act? Turn on your camera and tell me what was Arms Act. Priyanshi.